The Art of Beginning Again. Rebuilding Your Life After Setback, Addiction, or Loss by Kenneth Thomas. Law of the Return. You must rebuild from the soul, not the surface. Pain over pain, and the cracks will bleed through. Touch the foundation and build slow. The illusion of clean slates. They say you can start over with a new haircut, a fresh city, or a well-filtered post. But real healing? It doesn't happen in your highlights reel. True rebuilding begins quietly, in stillness, in shame, in solitude. It begins on the floor of a silent apartment, a chipped mug in one hand, shaky breath in the other. Case in point, Ella was 187 days sober, no job, no partner, no plan. The couch still held the ghosts of every fight she couldn't forget. But that morning, she rose. She boiled water. She watched sunlight crawl across her kitchen tiles like it was trying to tell her something. She wasn't healed, but she was present, and presence is the soil where all new things grow. Strategic insight. Most people don't fail because they fall. They fail because they perform healing before they've lived it. Do not rush the ritual of repair. Begin with the unglamorous, your breath, your space, your body. Let those become your strategy. The power of micro-rituals. Ella didn't have a 5-year plan. She had toast that didn't burn, a plant that hadn't died, a paper crane she didn't throw away. These weren't goals. They were proof that life still responded when she touched it. Psychological shift. When your nervous system is in survival, grand visions feel like threats. But small, repeatable rituals, they whisper, you're still here. You still matter. Micro-rituals that rewire you. Making your bed, even if you get back in it. Drinking water before caffeine. Sitting in sunlight for 10 quiet minutes. Speaking kindly to your reflection. Once a week is enough. They look small. They're not. They're bricks in the foundation of trust with yourself. The strategist's return. Robert Greene teaches, mastery isn't about intensity. It's about duration. Depth over drama. Rebuilding is no different. Ella didn't wake up better, but she could walk past the bar without flinching sometimes. She could read an old message without spiraling most days. She even smiled back at strangers on Good Thursdays. These weren't returns to her old self. They were the beginnings of someone new. Key strategy. Don't aim to be who you were. You outgrew that version the moment life broke you. Instead, become someone forged by what you survived and softened by what you've learned. One morning, Ella found a note slipped under her door, a post-it, pale yellow, 5 words, "It's not too late." The cup was still warm. She didn't know who left it, but it became her anchor. It meant, your moment hasn't passed. Your life is still steeping. When you're rebuilding, it's easy to think it's too late, that you've missed your window, that you're too broken, too far behind. But warmth lingers, even in what you thought was gone, even in what the world discarded. Ella made that note her Thursday ritual, a quiet yes to life, not yet cold. Final strategy. To rebuild your life is not to race forward. It is to return, slowly, wisely, breath by breath. Let your rhythm return. Let stillness become your superpower. Let warmth find you again in unexpected corners. You don't need to start over. You only need to come home to yourself. And the good news? The cup is still warm.